We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring.
Hey everybody, welcome to a very special, very festive episode of Stuffed. This is Tyler, aka The Grinch, and I'm Dustin, aka Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf.
Today we're going to be talking about Christmas, and I'm going to be talking about why it's awesome. And Mr. Saggy Pants over here is going to be talking about why he hates it so much. Because he sucks. Right, guys? I don't know why I whispered that. Anyways, Christmas is definitely my favorite holiday. It's always been, just my favorite time of year in general. You always get sweet gifts. You get a lot of awesome food. You usually have a couple days off here and there. It's pretty awesome. That's kind of my general thoughts on it. What about you, Mr. Saggy Pants?
I hate everything about Christmas. I hate the traffic. I hate the traffic inside the stores. I hate being late to work all the time because of the traffic. I hate Santa Claus. I hate Christmas music.
But I hate everything that's good. I hate everything that's awesome, and I suck balls.
I used to love Christmas until I got older, and then I'm too broke to buy gifts for people, and I love buying gifts for people, but I never have the money, and it's just a depressing time of year.
It definitely can be, I guess. There's a lot of suicides and stuff like that when people who are losers and don't have anybody in their life, they kind of get sad and blow their brains out. But I love it. I don't know. Because sometimes during my life, different phases, I had kind of rough times with the family. But Christmas is always a refuge. I always had awesome Christmases. I always got sweet gifts. That's the one time the family seemed to get along. It was pretty awesome, and it just. Even throughout my life, it's been the reoccurring theme is just Christmas is awesome, and it's coming around the corner. I'm gonna be a new dad here in a few months, so I'm looking forward to next Christmas when I get to be on the other side of it, kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. So now we're gonna talk about our favorite memories of college. Apparently, I didn't go to college because I'm dumb as shit. Of Christmas. Probably my favorite overall one when I was, I must have been 7, I think. And that was the year that the Nintendo first came out. And somehow I knew that the Nintendo was $100. And I'm old as shit, so this is way, way back. And to me, $100 was $1 million. It might as well have been $1 million. And my family was always working class and stuff, so I thought that we always got sweet gifts and stuff like that, but I didn't really know that it was $100 worth of stuff. And I knew my friends were getting one because they already didn't believe in Santa Claus, so their parents told them they were going to get one. And I was like, well, at least I can go play when I stay the night over there. And I'll get something else, some Atari games or something.
So, what do you mean they don't believe in Santa Claus?
Some people don't believe in Santa Claus.
How can you not believe in Santa? I'm just kidding.
You're the Grinch. You can't play that joke. So anyways, needless to say, I wake up on Christmas morning, and I get a Nintendo, and I fucking flip out because I was totally not expecting it. My parents were downplaying it, and it's too much money. I don't think Santa's going to be able to afford it. And it blew my socks off. And anyone who's around my age knows that the original NES was just the best. It is amazing. That was definitely pretty much my favorite Christmas memory ever. What about you? Do you have any ones that stick out even though you hate Christmas?
My mind is shot to shit. And it's probably due to the fact, how Christmas is terrible, so I try to forget it in general. So I don't really have a time I remember that I...
What about you? You must have one that you really hate, one where you're working at Edwards or something, or...
I've been lucky enough to where I haven't had to work on holidays since I started working.
That's very lucky.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate it in general. I just like spending time with my family.
What about the best Christmas gift you ever got? Still.
That was you, buddy.
Yeah, but you got that a few days early.
Best Christmas gift that I ever got. I would say probably my old dog, Crispy. I think that was on Christmas. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was on Christmas. Little poodle.
You got a dog named Crispy for Christmas?
Yeah, I didn't get to name it. Unfortunately. I think it was my parents got my sister and I a dog, and they named it.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
Yeah, right.
What would you have named the dog if you got to name it? Robin? Batman?
I probably wasn't smart enough to come up with something cool like that
when I was a
kid.
So yeah, I mean, it kind of goes along with what I was talking about earlier. My favorite gift of all time was probably that NES. But I got a lot of sweet ones. Like one year, I think I was 12 or 13, and my brother's 5 years younger than me. So at that point, like we both liked the same stuff, like video games. We in our room we had like an old TV, like an old like wooden like frame TV, and that's where we had our Super Nintendo hooked up. So that year, my brother he asked for a Sega Genesis, and I asked for a bunch of games for the the SNES and the Sega Genesis. And I got a TV that year, and we got like 4 games and a new system. So it was like basically like I got it all because my brother he like watched me play more than anything. So I got like basically double Christmas that year. So I got a Sega, a TV, and a bunch of games. That was pretty awesome.
Do you guys have any like traditions that you guys do every single year?
We never really had a bunch. Oh, maybe this is why. Maybe like I just have really awesome luck, but in our stockings we used to get lottery tickets. And when I was a kid, I had this amazing streak of winning like pretty good prizes on the lottery, like on scratchers. One time when I was like 5, I won $100. My sister didn't win anything. And then another year, I think it was a year after that TV year, we all got lotto tickets in our stockings, and I won like $60. And like for some reason that year, like everyone gave us money, so I had like $300 or $400 that year. It was like ridiculous. I was the richest kid on the street.
So my family, we used to give everyone gifts, and then we started doing where we would draw names, and then you had to give that person a gift. And now we're all old, and I think we all pretty much hate Christmas, so all we do is play games, and we all bring a prize, and then you win the prizes. That's how we all give each other.
Fun.
But it's bingo. Bingo is not fun.
Bingo is pretty stupid.
It's pretty fun. We play other games and stuff. We're trying to get my grandma to play Cards Against Humanity, but she won't do that one.
My grandma played it, and she loves it. Like, it's pretty funny, and she was, like, obviously playing the most dirtiest cards ever.
I think we're probably going to do the same thing this year. I know my cousin wants to play. It's kind of like Pictionary, but it's like the pervert Pictionary. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called, like, Draw What or something like that.
Huh. Never heard of it.
I don't know. Not looking forward to it.
Anyways, I don't really have like a worst Christmas. They're all pretty awesome. I know there's probably the first year I started working, I had to work on Christmas and Christmas Eve. That kind of sucked, but I think I was able to get off for like in time for our family Christmas party. So
I throw a fit. I make my managers think I actually love Christmas. I just don't want to work because I hate Christmas.
That's how it gets off, and that's how they get off too.
Well, it is.
So yeah, I don't know, like. So what is your favorite holiday if you don't like Christmas? You fucking piece of shit.
I would say Thanksgiving just because of the food, and it comes with getting older and working all the time, becoming like all sad every time Christmas is coming around, and I eat myself to death every single day. That Thanksgiving is all about food.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like Christmas is better. Like, so a lot of people have the same food, like turkey and ham and mashed potatoes and stuff like that. So you can have the same food, and then a lot of times you get like potlucks. Like our family has potlucks, and you just like get to have whatever you want because each person brings their own thing. So you can whatever you want to eat, you get it. Plus you get all these cookies. It's just to me, it's like better food. I don't know.
You know what holiday does suck even worse than Christmas? Easter.
Easter's kind of lame.
Easter's pretty lame.
Like I used to kind of like when I was a kid because it was like what was it called, like poor man's Christmas, because we would always get like
I thought you were gonna say porn.
No, it's like we would get like I don't know, like $20 worth of stuff, which I know sounds like pretty greedy, but that's how I looked as a kid. It's like, what am I getting? You get a bunch of candy, but you get a bunch of candy for Christmas
And Halloween.
So it's like obviously from a religious standpoint, Easter is very important, obviously. But as just a greedy piece of shit kid, it's like it kind of sucks. Like, I mean, you have a week off, and then Christmas you get 2 weeks off. So Christmas is just better on every way possible.
I don't know. I think people, like, customers are they're way more ruder than they normally are. And, I deal with a lot of rude customers, and they're even worse during Christmas.
I think that's definitely the thing. That's definitely a thing. Like, especially if you're working retail. If you work in retail, I'm sorry, because I know that sucks. I've never worked in actual retail, but I've worked in, like, parallel type businesses, like the movie theater, which is the same, or I would argue worse on some points. I've worked in restaurants, it's kind of the same thing. And people are definitely, like, if there's a lot of people who are in good moods and who are just not sacks of shit in general, who treat you right, but Like, I know one year this guy when I went to the theater, he like threatened to like beat up like this 20-year-old girl who worked at the theater because his movie didn't start on time, or he said it ruined his kid's Christmas. Obviously, that guy got arrested, but
How's your dad doing anyway?
it's probably your dad.
Probably. But that girl would have beat him up.
Well, that's
My
true.
dad's too old.
Is that where you get it from? Your fighting ability?
Yeah, from my dad's. I go like that.
Um,
I don't know. I think a lot of my hate towards Christmas is definitely working. And I feel like no one in my family's young. We only have 2 little girls now in our family. They're my cousin's kids. But before then, even still now, like, we're just too old. We used to, like, go to the movies every Christmas. Or even on Thanksgiving. I remember seeing, like, Toy Story when I was a little kid. 1 and 2. I think they came out around Thanksgiving. But we
Yeah.
don't do that. We just stay at the house and
you
play
can change that.
games.
You can take the initiative and say, hey.
No.
please-
I know where you're going with this. It doesn't work. We will sit there for hours, me and my cousins. Hey, guys, as a family, let's go do something. No.
Then you say, screw you guys, I'm going to go to the movies. And you go by yourself, and you basically commit suicide because you're so sad.
Pretty much. That's my life.
Nah, yeah, I don't know. Like, on the tradition thing, like, our family kind of started a new thing where we do, like, like a white elephant type gift exchange, which is always pretty funny. Last year, I feel like I got the best prize ever, which is toilet paper with Obama's face on it. I've yet to use it, so it's still sitting there, and I kind of want to use it. I want to invite a bunch of my big fat friends over, have like a chili cookout, and just like, I don't know, just.
Make sure they're all liberals.
Yeah.
And that the only toilet paper there is Obama's.
I don't have many liberal friends left. Not really by my choosing, but it's just the case. But
I think the number one, like, worst thing about Christmas are those goddamn Hallmark Christmas movies. They are the worst thing on the planet.
yeah, that just like Christmas specials in general. I think that we were talking about this earlier off camera, but we both like are okay with Christmas movies that come out in the theaters that are high quality. But these ones like the Hallmark ones,
They're usually not really high quality. It's just you don't have to go watch them.
right.
But then when your family's watching them out in the living room,
My wife watches them nonstop, so I basically watch them every once in a while. But yeah, they're awful. I agree. They're terrible.
they're just. I think we should get together and write one. That's how
It's
easy
so
it probably
easy.
is.
Yeah, like we're stupid. We're fucking not
We're
intelligent.
really dumb.
And we could definitely do a good job.
You
It's
just-
like, oh, this person who hates Christmas, the person who loves Christmas,
Fall in love.
fall in love.
Guess what time it is? Christmas.
Christmas time.
One of them's a painter.
One of the painter.
I've noticed my mom watches these movies. There's always one of them like is a good artist for some reason. Like they have paintings, and then like the guy like, oh wow.
Well, you're an artist,
So
so you could be the one who
huh?
you're like, oh, I hate
I
Christmas.
can do the research.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I draw.
I'm gonna draw my
pictures.
sadness this time of year on a fucking painting.
It's always the girl who's always into Christmas, or it's always a girl. It's the girl who's always like the biggest like piece of shit too. Like she just she's just like I don't know. She's the biggest piece of shit, and then there's like this hardworking guy who's always trying to get with her, and she's like, oh, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's,
I think Family Guy made they probably made many jokes, but there's like the busy businesswoman, like that's the name of the movie, and it's like it shows like a guy talking to her, like, I'm gonna show you over the next 90 minutes how my penis is it'll solve all your problems basically. That whole type joke, like where he's trying to get with her, and she's like, I'm too busy, I'm too into what I'm doing, I don't want a relationship, and at the end she like softens up or something, right?
yeah, like it's legit. The Hallmark movies are weird. Actors cannot find jobs anymore, so they're like, well,
It's
there's
work.
Christmas movies available on Hallmark and Lifetime.
Yep, that's true. That's where you go. Your career goes to die. So
Oh, man.
yeah, I mean that's. I guess that's pretty much it. All I have to say about Christmas. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to when my kid gets born. I mean, the first year's gonna be whatever. He's not gonna remember that. But when he gets older, I can't wait to surprise him with sweet gifts that I actually want to play with. That's my whole thing. I just want to get more
Batman
gifts.
toys, right?
I like Batman. I give you a lot of shit, but Batman's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he is.
He's not. He just can't beat up like certain like characters. I'm sorry. Anyways, do you have anything else to add, Mr.
No,
Rich?
my mom has a few of those Hallmark movies recorded if you want to go watch them after this.
Oh, before you end, do you think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Yes and no.
I
Just depends on how you see it. I mean,
think
like,
that it is, because obviously it's set during Christmas. There's a Christmas party. He kills a terrorist and, writes ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun.
well, I write ho 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 on my girlfriend's forehead all the time, but it's not Christmas related.
What about
I'm sorry.
she's gonna watch this. She's like our one and only fan.
I know, right?
She's a groupie.
No, I think with Die Hard, it's the same thing with Batman Returns. You can say that's a Christmas movie too, but I think it just depends on how you look at it.
But that one's not as much. Like, it doesn't.
It's pretty Christmassy.
I haven't
There's
really-
snow everywhere. There's
The opening scene, yeah.
it's honestly it's probably more Christmas than Die Hard is.
I don't know. I can't really say because I haven't watched it in a long time. But I remember there's a lot of Christmas stuff. But Die Hard, there's a lot too. So.
I think back in the day I would have said Die Hard was a Christmas movie, but now that I hate Christmas, I think it's a movie where I can watch people get murdered.
Yeah, but he does it in a festive way. Like, he's very jovial when he does it.
Even Batman kills somebody with a bomb in Batman Returns, so that's a great Christmas movie.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Hallmark movie?
let's go watch it. Come on.
All right.